I picked the wrong song. I thought it was a different song. Anyway, how's
It worked.
How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing awesome. I'm doing good. Hello to everybody.
Happy Saturday morning.
100%. How's yours? Well, you have coffee. I have a smoothie.
I had a smoothie already. Carmen did it too early this morning. She was like, "Here's your smoothie," and I'm like, "Hold on, you've like ruined my day now." Anyway, how you guys? How you doing, guy?
Doing good.
You had a fun day yesterday.
Kind of like tired. Enjoyed it. Loved it. Went to bed kind of like an hour or so after stream. Then woke up at like 2:30 because Chloe was going downstairs and she needed help coming back up. And then I was awake, dude. So then I doom scrolled. And
you're tired. In the middle of the night, doom scrolling is the worst. Because that just like prolongs. It prolongs that like, I would, you know.
I should have just got up and worked, dude. It would have been more productive, bunch of hours.
No, but that'll cancel out the weekend then.
No, there's a couple of things I need to get to this weekend that's actually really exciting. So I do want to get it and kind of like get it shown off on Monday. So.
Oh, okay.
Hello there.
Ghost Stomper, thank you, good sir.
Ghost Stomper has become a member. Welcome to the Biden Support Club.
Thanks for the gifted memberships, good sir. That's really awesome of you. Thank you, Ghost Stomper. You were jamming with Ghost Stomper last night, but then like I remember halfway through, you guys had a complete game crash. That wasn't good.
They did. I didn't have. I'm lucky. So my game kind of went okay, but Ghost Stomper and Rotman both had a bit of technical difficulties.
Did you guys have to then restart the game, or like does it kind of like save a
oh no, it did kick us out. Oh. I think Rotman's internet might have given issues or something. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
I dig the game, dude. I dig the what's it called?
Star Rapture.
Star Rapture, yeah. It's very much like Star Rapture makes me feel a Factorio, but you're in first person. You're actually there, and you're not like
Satisfactory and stuff. Yeah, very much the same.
Exactly, yeah.
Very much the same. Talking about the games, I mean, unless you want to say hello to chat quickly, I want to share something with you.
How's the chat? Is everybody's here? Who's all here today? We got
suspects.
The usual suspects. We got CR. Good morning, CR. How are you? Gavin's in the house. Good morning, Gavin. Ghost Stomper. Thank you, Ghost Stomper. Top of the morning, good sir. I love that phrase. Top of the morning. Ronaldo. How's it, Ronaldo? Listen, props to Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah.
Absolute fucking OG yesterday, dude. Like, what's it like? I didn't even know what time he started, but I got to work at like, I think it was 9:30. And I turned on, I was like, Ronaldo's live. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I forgot the whole, I didn't know it was going to be like a whole day process. And bro was there. Bro was on. And he was on until like, I think I logged off at like 5:45 or something. And dude was clapping strong all day. It was absolutely phenomenal.
No, mental toughness right there. I mean, reading comments, reacting, facts on point.
Yeah, no, dude. I do like a 2 hour. Like when it gets to sometimes an hour on some days, I'm going, fuck, I don't know what to say anymore. I'm like, I start getting freaked out. You know what I mean? I get like anxiety. It builds up, and I need to end this now. And I was going 9 hours straight.
Yeah.
It's like endurance.
I think he said last night in his normal 7 p.m. stream, it was his longest single stream. I think
it was awesome. And what I loved is I went to a whole bunch of other people. I looked at a whole bunch of other people streaming, and like Ronaldo was tops. And I was just like, fucking
dude, at one point, he was like 6,500 people.
No, dude, I was going like, bring that regulation. I know why you guys want regulation. It's because of this shit. Because you can't stand that you're being outdone. Media houses, bro. Think of how much money is injected into News 24, and you've got a random dude, all on his own sim, fucking decimating them. It is absolutely glorious. I need a thing for this there.
You can't handle the truth.
There we go.
Yes. Lay it.
Who else we have here? We've got Who did I miss? Did I miss somebody? Woodnay, morning Woodnay. How are you? We got Robbie Fenter. How's it, dude? Sandy.
I
how are
didn't
you?
listen. I didn't
And
listen when
Reese.
you greeted everybody.
How are you, Reese? How are you having a good morning? Did she have a
Reese.
good morning? Is Reese having
She
a
did.
good morning?
She did. She woke up like early. Like we were up early because I was early. She usually gets up like earlier on a Saturday, like compared to like during the week, for work and stuff. And when she got up, I got up, and then caught up on our morning run. She's at work, yeah. She's
Morning
doing
run? What?
the usual. No,
Morning
our
run?
morning thing, like our thing, coffee, watch a bit of YouTube. She does her thing, whatever.
Morning. I was like, bro,
Hell no.
not on a Saturday.
Hell no. Why would I do that? Well, there's
Running
nothing
is-
wrong with a car, dude. I could just take a drive around the block and come back.
Right? Also, like, we have cars. Why would you go? Just go for it. You know, if you wanted to get healthy, go for it. Walking is apparently far better.
You know, these people once a year that runs from Pietermaritzburg to Durban. Like,
you don't know cars.
have you heard of driving? Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
dude, like, if you want to go back, at least go back to horses. Come now. But running, why?
True. I mean, role played a little bit.
We've got Eileen here as well. Morning, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. Dylan, how are you, Dylan?
Oh, that is a nice song.
I know, it's a lovely song. Chantalu, Lady Di. Yo, it's just,
I saw this thing. We were talking about the games now, though, right? I saw this thing this morning, doom scrolling, so I saved it. Russia is apparently very upset with not upset. They are fed up. The thing reads is Russia is fed up being cast as the villains in the Call of Duty games, and now their government's getting involved. So apparently Russia is going to invest in the Call of Duty rival, where the Russians are the good guys. Let me paste it quickly. I'll paste it in the general chat. I mean, it's hilarious.
You can share it if you've got a screen. You can share it if you want to.
Okay.
Up to you.
Let me do that. Let me just close my Pornhub.
Good morning, Melissa Hartland, Philip. Good Lord, everybody. And I'm so behind with the comments. Where am I? Nomad. Good morning, Nomad. Blah 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 blah. 1961. Dottie, how's it? Morning, Dottie. How are you? Welcome to the show. You're new. Well, enjoy your this. We're doing Saturday mornings. It's like it's the idea came about because I remember being a kid growing up watching Saturday morning cartoons and just having a bit of a fun time. And I think it's the nostalgia of that we're like, I need to do this, just hang out with you guys and just have like a fun morning. I wish you could watch some cartoons, but that would probably get us in trouble.
Do you remember the cartoons like on GMSA? Okay, hold on. Let's figure this out quickly. Share screen
Ronaldo's King's
window.
Stream. Yes.
Share screen window. I think it's this one.
Holy shit! Look here. Sorry, Matthew just pointed this out. Ronaldo had 181K views yesterday.
Holy shit! That's insane.
That's awesome.
Okay, so wait. So let's see if this works. Yeah, this does work. Okay, let's do this. All right. Cool. So yeah.
Rival.
So in the text here, I mean, it's a little small, but it says, according to reports, officials are planning to invest 10 billion rubles or something. I don't know. It is $130 million into a new shooter designed to rival Call of Duty, this time with Russia portrayed as the heroes of the story. While the project remains in early development, it could be supported through public funding, tax breaks, and wider government incentives for to move forward. I mean,
10 billion rubles. That's so wait. Hold on, let me do ruble to dollar.
130 million US. So let's go rubles to USD.
Oh wait, so 75. But $1 equals 75 ruble. Okay.
Yeah, that's other way around the currency. Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's like it is like 130 billion, a million rand. It's crazy. But I mean, Putin all of a sudden feels like, we're not that bad. Like, let's be the good guys.
Do you remember Call of Duty when you could actually you would play with all the campaigns? I remember there was a Call of Duty. I think it was Call of Duty sorry. So your Call of Duty, you play with the you play with the British, then you play with the Russians, then you play with the Germans, and I kind of enjoyed that. I think that's a rad vibe to do. Now it's just like you're only America.
Yeah, it's like World of Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, just Warcraft. Remember, you could choose either orcs or humans.
Yeah,
like you kind of have to play both sides, right?
I did have back in the day. I did have this idea I wanted to pose to EA, but I didn't know if they would probably bite. But I was thinking, right? What if like a Call of Duty South Africa? And then you get to pick one of the three factions. You can either be like the British, the Redcoats, or you get to be the the Boer with the muskets and fucking loading and like, or you get to be the Zulus with the like the species and the like the little skin vibes.
Interesting.
Like and everybody's got a different vibe, and then you pick which faction to play. I think it was a great game.
Could be interesting.
I also thought of a title: Call of Duty Slag van Bloedrivier. Right?
Well,
and cancel.
Yeah. You could just call it Call of Duty Political Edition, and you could have all the different parties, and then see.
I mean, war is political, right? So you're playing a game that's technically all the reason the war happened is because of like a whole bunch of political stuff. It would be kind of funny though. But yeah,
the thing is with war, right? I mean, war is not just like you say; it's political. But it's not just guns, shooting, killing, right? You have economic war, you have political war, you have cyber war. There's like all these different types of wars that could be fought, though, right? I mean, I ultimately think cyber warfare has got the ability to kind of like, get the whole country on its knees, but you're also punishing the majority for the minority, right?
Yeah. But we were chatting about that the other night. We were like talking about the concept of like a what do you call it? Like a cyber war. And it's very much like if anybody went and watched Die Hard 4, it's kind of that. That's the scenario. Because and if you think about it, everything is digitally connected, right? That you could possibly turn off ESCOM with like a cyber attack, right? You could turn off.
You could.
I mean,
all smart grids now these days, right? I mean, even South Africa, and even we have smart grids. So
yeah, I mean, like, dude, like we. I'm gonna say where. Look at I'm gonna say this. God, now we're gonna think about how to structure this without. So I mean, like, dude, I'm thinking like water treatment plants, sanitization, fucking the traffic lights. I mean, like I had a traffic jam. Like I sat in traffic for an hour and a half on Thursday, or was it on Tuesday because there was some event happening and they just couldn't figure out the traffic. I mean, like you could completely an entire city. You can just completely decimate it in just not making the traffic lights work properly. I mean, everything's connected.
I watched this thing. It's a couple of months old now, but these guys did this quick thing around cars, right? Like when your car goes for a service, it's got that ODB2 port where you plug the little thing in, then your computer can like decode all the fault codes and whatever, and you can make changes to the car sometimes, right? The settings and the chip and whatever, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of modern cars also has internet access. Either when you connect your phone to it, it does upload to the internet, whatever. So that could be reverse engineered, and that gives you access back to the car. And the security they were exposing is that inherently cars are designed, like the communication inside your car is designed to be resilient, not secure. So, for example, what I mean with resilience is a lot of the times when something needs to communicate with something else, it's got two wires, right? So if one wire is severed, maybe like in an accident or something, the car could default back to like one wire communication. Yes, it's in limp mode, but it's possible. But cars are designed to be resilient in that way, to be more how do you say, more
unhackable. Like
no, not unhackable. Just more. Like it doesn't break that often. Like things doesn't break or whatever, right? It's a little bit like resilient, right?
Okay.
But that also obviously exposes security. And they were talking about how they hacked the car through the cloud, all kind of stuff. And the demo they did, they went and like rented a car from like a local car company, and they were like driving behind it, and they said, okay, cool, now we have the VIN number. So now we get the VIN number, or not the VIN number, the number plate number. And then we know that this is a Nissan, so we can go to Nissan Connect, we can go and trace that. We trace the car back. They logged into the car. They could see where the car was driving. They can like switch the lights on or off. They can do the indicators, all kind of stuff, all just by driving behind the guy. So, I mean, that was a GTR. That was a Nissan GTR. I mean, it's a.
But going back to like I remember that scene from Die Hard 4 where they're. It was weird. I was going like I remember the part where I think it was the tunnel scene, or before that somewhere. They jump into this car and it's a BMW and they don't have the keys for it and they go like. And somehow it's connected to the internet. There's a voice act. I was going, what like tech do they have on the other side in the States that they just don't have here? I mean, it was next level. But I mean, like, imagine just being able to hack cars. You could literally decide, listen, tomorrow nobody's driving unless if any car that has the ability of connecting to the internet, you can disable them. Now, I'm thinking, listen, I've got a bit of a pet peeve with people in government, especially like, you know, Cape Town Mayor Jordan Hill-Lewis. I'm going like, you know what we could do? Can't we put a thing in a taxi car? I don't know, not a taxi car, in a minibus taxi, because I don't think Uber drivers are an issue. Like the minibus taxis are an issue, and like now with the shit that's happened the last week, it's terrible, right? Like there was like, what did you see the video of the kids getting killed in like where the taxi driver's driving on the wrong side of the road? I think 12 children were killed. Absolutely insane.
Oh, but that's insane, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Can't you put a little device in the car which goes, listen, if you want to be a taxi driver, if you want a taxi, we're going to install this little thing that's going to, if you drive erratic, it's going to, it just brings your car down to 20, or it's going to disable you. If you have multiple infractions, all it does, it just disables the ignition when you've come to the next.
But wasn't there that thing like some time ago? I popped up Nomad's comment. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Nomad, redundancy. That's the word I was looking for and then didn't find it. But there was a thing a couple of years ago where all taxis had to like subscribe to this, like all the taxi associations, and then they had to install this thing in the taxi, so it would like speed govern it, whatever. And that idea never flew. Right? I can't remember the detail, but it's probably like 15 years ago, somewhere there, when that idea was floated. I mean, try and deal with it.
In America, right? I know. I mean, I'm saying this based on like movies and shit I've watched. In America, if you get a DUI, like you're drunk and disorder, driving under the influence.
Under influence, yeah.
Yeah, if you get 1 or 2 or 3 infractions, there's some states that dictates in order for you to be able to drive, they install a breathalyzer, like ignition box car starter, like an
immobilizer almost. You have to blow through it, then the car starts.
Again, there's a way around it. The person next to you can do it. But dude, like if you really cared about safety, I mean, what would it cost to install a small device like that? Just hypothetically, I mean, are we talking like $1,000 or are we talking 10 grand to install a little device that sort of gives I don't know, like a sort of monitoring body? And that's probably where the issue is going to come in. Who monitors it? So like all of them are Toyota Quantums. So why did we just go straight to Toyota and go to Toyota? Listen here, if you're going to sell a Quantum, if it's going to be, in order for someone to buy this to use it for transporting people, you have to install this extra device. It's going to cost them $10K more or $5K more. And here's the thing. And then if they drive erratically or irresponsible, the vehicle gets disabled, or it gets like you get penalized. Now it stops, and for half an hour you can't go.
That tech exists, right? We have it through Netstar, Beamy, all of these car tracking devices. You would literally just use the car tracking device to, I guess, do it for you based on a set of rules. Because like if you have I think it's the Discovery one, like if it's in your car, it communicates back to them. Like it knows when you're speeding, it knows when, so.
But I mean, that would be, think about how many lives you'd save, how much cost and property damage you'd save. And now that I'm saying it out loud, the first thing I think of, you know who's going to be against that? The insurance companies. Right.
Do you think taxis has insurance though?
No, of course. I mean, like with the rate that they drive, they have to. It would be economical suicide not to have it, right? Because I mean,
yeah.
I mean, like constantly, like I mean, every single day, I'm in when there's any a taxi in any vicinity, I'm noticing somebody's being cut off. There's a double lane turning in. Like yesterday, I was sitting there and I'm going like, okay, there's one road turning to the right and the other one is only straight. And you've got taxis, you've got 7 taxis on one side just overpassing and pushing in.
Yeah.
And just my car got scratched like the year before, where I was driving and the guy comes wrong side of the road up against oncoming traffic, pushed in front of me, and there wasn't enough gap, and he just pushed in and scraped the front of my car, and it's murdered. I was
Yes, dude, that's bad. But no, here's the thing though, right? I love tech, whatever, it's all good and well. We can introduce this, they will find a way to like bypass it, whatever. Why not just have visible policing and solve the problem? Visible policing with actual repercussions.
No, but I think it's that they don't have the manpower. So I'm thinking, because I was thinking about the other day, I remember that I think the city of Cape Town employed, was it last year, 2 or 3 years ago, they did this thing where they came out and bragged about it. And they said, listen, we've employed fucking 10,000 new traffic officers. And I'm going, okay, traffic, in the ranking of things that's important, I think traffic infringements is lower on my scale. I'm going, the thing that bothers me, let's take murder first. Let's get murder and then rape. Let's get that out of the way. But I'm thinking, and I saw this it's funny you say it. I saw this clip this morning from Nathan on Cape Talk where he goes, apparently we have the 6th biggest police force or something like 8th biggest police force of any country in the world. And I'm going,
really?
Apparently, I don't know if that's true. I literally watched it 5 minutes before we came on. Did I save it? I did. Yeah, actually, I did. Yeah. So wait, let me just play it for you quickly. Give me 1 second. And I was going like, wait.
I mean, look at like America, dude. It's massive. Like, and like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we'll need to fact check it, but I mean, I think we don't have enough police officers.
No,
or where are they then? We don't see them. Where are they hanging?
I didn't save it. Sorry, I didn't save it. Hold on. I'll find it now. But my question is again, like the issue is like, say take a city like Cape Town, take a city like Johannesburg. How many intersections, how many places? It's almost impossible to do that. Wouldn't it be better to install like 4K cameras, 2 or 3 4K cameras on like the major intersections, right? Let's just start with them. Let's not do every intersection. Let's go, okay, cool. We can go back, because I mean, I can ask Grok to listen to the radio for the next month and go, which places does the radio mention has the worst traffic infringements in Cape Town? And go like, okay, cool. Let's just bring in cameras in those areas. All the camera needs to do is be able to zoom in, see what happens, and take a photograph of the number plate. 3, 4 infractions, we scrap your vehicle. Like, we've done nothing. There's no 10K installation of a fucking device into the taxi. It's just there. It's full view. We've got evidence, visual evidence, video evidence, proof. This guy cut this guy off. There we go. Off the road, your license gets suspended.
I agree. I think if we have harsher punishment,
yeah,
people very quickly will learn that this is a bad idea. It's almost like, the donkey doesn't bump its head twice type of, or however the saying goes, 100%, right?
100%.
I would be less likely to do that if I know, like, but don't we have the demerit system or whatever coming in now in June or July?
I don't know. And again,
I'm sure there was something about that. Let's just see South Africa.
I was going to see this machine.
I'm sure there was a demerit system. 2026. It's coming in this year. Let's just see. South Africans will start getting penalty points. Okay, this is my broadband. I believe my broadband can be trusted.
Yeah. My broadband and business tech are. I always like what they say is.
And this new this new group that Ronaldo, that reached out to Ronaldo. I forgot their name now. I think my broadband owns them. Or something.
Where's Ronaldo when you need him?
I know, right?
All right.
I know. Fact checking us.
Now he's streamed the whole day. Now he's going to just completely avoid the internet today.
All right, here we go quickly. Oh shit, wrong screen. I've got way too many windows up here. This one. So when South Africans will start getting penalty points? Okay, this article is how old? 1 August. But it said, so the act officially begin on 1 December 2025, and its driving license demerit point will launch on 1 September 2026. Right, so I think this went largely under the radar in the news.
Yeah, I did. I mean, so this is like technically this should be in law right now, right?
Well, it is in law, but it's getting implemented. So Artus rollout begin with 69 larger municipalities and metros at the end of the year, with a phase 2 adding a further 144 municipalities from 1 April. Obviously, that's not a joke.
Yeah.
The presidential proclamation comes after a period of mass confusion caused by misinformation and misstatements about when R2. Okay. And I just think this is something we need to keep an eye out on, right? So, demerit points.
How would it technically work? Sorry.
Okay, drivers can accumulate up to 15. Okay, let's just check this. So, driving license demerit points, right? So, central to the R2 Act is a demerit system through which motorists accumulate points on their driver license if they commit traffic offenses. So, very much like how your racing license works in Formula One. Every time you do something, depending on your infringement or whatever, it's like 1.2, 0.3, 0.4 points, right? And when you get to, I think, 10 or 12, you're not allowed to race. And then points expire 12 months after that point got added, right? So drivers can accumulate up to 15 points before their license is suspended. The license will be suspended for 3 months for each demerit point over the threshold. For example, if motorists who have accumulated 18 demerit points at the time of suspension will have their license suspended for 9 months. Okay. During the suspension, motorists cannot drive any car. Violating such suspension will be treated as a criminal offense. Moreover, licenses can only be suspended twice. If motorists exceed the points in the threshold, the third time their license will be cancelled, forcing them to redo their learners.
Awesome. But now my question is, how does the demerit system work in the sense of how do you get a demerit? Because can it only be issued by like a police officer, or is it like for example? Oh, yeah, I think that's it.
I think it's a spot thing, right? So the following table summarizes the fines and the demerit points will apply to common road traffic violations once the system is implemented. I think this could be a spot system as well.
Yeah. What do you mean like a spot system? Like if I take
like if they pull you over, like if they have like a traffic thing, they pull you over for speeding or whatever, the cop's like, okay, cool. The Mork Rock, you didn't stop. So what is that? Failing to use indicators, disobeying a stop sign. There we go. 2 points. Boom.
Fucking awesome. Because you know.
Now, here's the thing, though, right? It's like, here's the thing. It's like, sorry, officer, I'm so close to. How's it? 200, maybe 300. Like, just let me go. I can't have this points. Doesn't solve the problem, right?
That's the thing. That's the problem. The problem is the corruption aspect, right? So a solve would be okay, like I mean, because here's the other thing though, because I remember there's this vibe of like you can't get when you get what's the vibe with when a camera catches you? There's something in the legislation that says if a camera catches you speeding, it doesn't. Have I got this screwed up now? Like it has to be a police officer issuing you a ticket because there's an entire administration bureaucratical setup where it's like I know, for example, if I get a parking ticket, right, and I don't pay the parking ticket, then it goes to court. But you can't get a summons without it being physically handed to you, and that's how a lot of people just slip away. Like this is like a lot of times I couldn't give two shits about a parking ticket because like it's just gonna. I literally picked up the phone. I had a parking ticket. Didn't even know I had it. I just I received it like a thing in the SMS going like, what was the SMS? One of those there's a summons out. So I phoned the municipality. I was like, listen, what's going on with this? She goes, the lady on the phone. I kid you not. She goes, just ignore it. I was like, I'm
serious.
You're Cape Town municipality. She goes, no, they have to hand it to you physically, and if they don't, it just has to get scrapped. I was like, you're joking, right? She's like, no, for real. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Left it. 3 months later, phoned up, like, no parking ticket, no summons, everything just got scrapped, just gone. So now
here's the interesting bit. What's gonna happen when the system kicks in? Are they zeroing all of the other fines and stuff? Like, I wonder how much fines is outstanding in South Africa.
Geez, oh wait, while you look at that, I found that video where the guy explains where John Matham carries on about the police force when I was going like, this is interesting. I do want to double check this, but let me share this with you guys quickly. Shut up. Sorry, just want to find my screen share. Fucking wrong button. Here we go. Volume. Okay, so just check this out quickly.
South Africa has the 8th largest police service in the world. And I thought, wow, South Africa's a relatively small country, which it turns out it's not. We are the 24th biggest country in the world. I don't know why I thought there would be many more than 23 countries with
Who's this guy?
bigger populations
this is
than
John
we have
Mason.
in South Africa.
He's
but now
he's
63
great.
million odd
I'll tell
makes
you
us
now.
24th on the list of the world's most populous countries. But still, to be 24th in population size and to have the 8th largest police service in the world and to have as much crime as we do, it doesn't make sense, does it? It makes no sense at all. If we have a police force which is 3 times as large as average police forces with other countries close to us in
Now I can actually answer this question. Why do we have so much crime? It's like the weird thing is he's asking, I think he's putting the emphasis on the wrong thing here. The reason that we've got high crime isn't that we have a massive police force. I think we've got a much bigger crime issue. We've got a society that's maybe more intent on committing crime, I presume here. But like that just, I heard that, I was going like, that's insane. That would mean that we have bureaucratic like people working at the, because I went to the police, like when was the last time I went to the police? It was the beginning of the year last year. Yeah, when my car got, the dude drove into my car, went to the police station and filed, and the only reason was for like insurance purposes. No one's going to investigate shit. I actually even made the joke with him. I'm going like, so you guys going to investigate this and track him down? The guy looked at me and goes, nah. I was like, oh, and he laughed, I laughed, and it was weird. But like nothing, they didn't do anything. And there was 10 people there, and I was like, hi, listen. And then what happened was I came back half an hour later because they put the wrong date on. And I was like, and I was going to go, where's I just wanted the dates wrong on this thing, on the thing that I've got to give to my insurance. And they were like, oh no, the person that does that is on leave. And I'm like, so when are they coming back? I'm like, no, like maybe a month or two. And I was like,
What?
I'm not going, what do you mean a month or two?
Are they pregnant and like they, what do you call it? What's that pregnant leave?
Well, it was a guy, so I don't think he was pregnant.
I mean, it's hard to say these days, right? So, all right, I'll tell the bit about what happened to me. We can finish the video quickly.
Oh yeah, sorry.
population size, you'd think we'd be doing better in the fight against crime, because we've got 150,000 armed police. We have a crime intelligence wing so big that it's known to be one of the largest in the world. Police crime intelligence is larger than the entire National Prosecuting Authority. Why then are they so profoundly useless? If they're one of the biggest crime intelligence operations in the world, and yet they deliver what must be the worst intelligence product in the fight against crime using intelligence. So those figures scared me.
Yeah, one of the worst people in the world just made a good point that I can agree with. John Matham from Cape Talk grates the living out of me. I didn't want to get into it. He annoys the shit out of me. Yeah, so
we all have that person, right?
Right.
So this was probably between 2010 and 2012, right? The reason why I'm saying that is I had my red Golf GTI, and I got my Golf GTI in 2010, and I sold it in 2012 because then I bought the Ranger. So somewhere between those years, so 2010, 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
I was driving through Sandton, and on my way Morningside, Rivonia, I was going to pick up Reese from the salon, and there's these guys that like want to wash your windscreen by the robots, right? The intersections, right? So I'm telling this guy like, please don't wash it, whatever. And when the guy, when I said to the guy like, please don't, he sprays and he starts washing, and then the wiper starts going, and then I tap at the guy.
Yeah, but here's the question, right? Because that's the same thing with me. Like I have the same issue every time I stop at the garage and I haven't put the car off completely, and the guy wants to do my windows. Then the fucking it goes. I'm like, hold on a second, and the guy's just going, and and I'm like, bro, stop, give me a second. Let me. But like, what do you do when the guy comes? Because that used to be a thing in Cape Town, and somehow it's not a thing anymore. Because in Cape Town, I think you've got a better class of burgie than we do.
Window washers.
Well, I mean, window washer, fucking burgie, right? We've got a better class of burgie.
Oh, you call it bergies, okay? Bergie, okay, yeah.
They couldn't be bothered to do anything, right? They're just like, give you the money. In Joburg, at least they're attempting to do something for the cash dollar. But what is the default thing? You just put the sprayer thing on, like, fuck off. That's what I've done before. I just put my
See, that annoys me though. So usually the guys don't. When they ask you, you just say no, thank you, and they pass, and that's fine. But I said to this guy, no, don't, and then he went like that, and he sprayed it, right? And then he went to me like, oh, it's done, and he starts washing the windscreen, and then the wiper starts going, and then I'm like, dude, please don't. And he turns the squeegee thing on the side, and he smacks the windscreen, dude.
Motherfucker.
Whole windscreen cracks like that. Now it's like afternoon traffic. I'm boiling. I want to jump out the car. You can't even get the freaking thing loose. You're like wearing the car on your back. I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work. I'm like, because this guy's running, right?
Yeah, of course.
The guy in front of me gets out. He's like, I saw what happened. Is everything okay? He thinks they're trying to hijack me, right? I'm like, no, it's fine. Let's just go. So I drive literally down the road. SAPS, can I please, report this because I need to get a new windscreen. They're like, no, this is just too petty to report. I'm like, no, I need this because I need to go and get a new windscreen, insurance, whatever.
You're joking.
And then it's like, dude, okay.
That's the exact vibe I got. When I came there and I was going, I need to get my insurance. I just like half an hour ago, I found my insurance in the car. The dude drove off, and he's like, why didn't you call us when you're there? I was like, why? The guy drove off. What am I going to stand in the middle of the road, block traffic, and then you're going to come and go, oh, look, your car's scratched. So he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, but the same attitude. I got that sort of, he's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, slowly turns around, looks back at me, walks.
Doesn't have a pen.
Gets the thing. There's no pen. Now I've got and I'm not just going. Now I understand. Now I understand when John Mathan says that we've got like the A's, because they just don't want to do the work. It's insane. I just want to read this comment from AJM. AJM says there, the minute I went from the South African Police SAP to the South African Police Service, it stopped working. Add service to the name in South Africa, and it always fails.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. So, okay, also, we have to give credit where credit's due, right? SAPS Sandton, or the Sandton Police Station, their district firearm officer, or their DFO office, those guys are on point. There's two sergeants there. I'm really bad with names. I would love to remember their names off by heart. There's two sergeants there. It's a guy and a girl, or what do you say, like a man and a woman. They are friendly. They're helpful. They remember you because I've been there. I renewed a bunch of licenses last year, and then I went to go and pick it up this year. But I went last week Friday and then yesterday. They are super helpful. Can't complain. So also they do have new crowd now doing the firearms and stuff, and those guys are on point. And they've been there for a while. So yeah, I mean, it's also good. I can't complain about all of their services, but definitely the SAPS Sandton DFO, those guys are good. So if you're watching, thank you.
The thing is it's just like, dude, my neighbor's in the police, right? He's an absolute awesome dude. But the thing is, I'm not shitting on the police. I'm shitting on the sort of administration of it, because you can obviously in any kind of organization, you're gonna have the small minority that do the majority of the work, right? That's how it is with most things. With most companies, you've got a lot of grunts doing the work, but you've got certain people that do Like, I mean, what is it like with like? There's this vibe with like when it comes to, I think, with people doing sales, right? That's like the CEO and the sale, and people go, oh, like, we're the worker. I'm putting together the fucking kettles. I'm going, yeah, that you putting together kettles doesn't do anything. It's the guy that makes the deal where he makes a deal where he's going, somebody's going to buy like 3 million units. That makes 10 times more of a difference. It's like to the 100th powered squared, right? It makes more difference than the one guy doing it. But I think with any organization, there's going to be the majority of people, and especially when it's a government organization, you're going to have that. You're going to have the people that put everything in. And I mean, I remember having a chat with my neighbor, and he's like, he's had enough. He wants to get the fuck out of it. And I can't fault the guy. It's like, why do you want to be in a system where you can't do everything in your hands? It's so bureaucratic. What do you do? Like,
problem is, where do you go to though, right? Because I mean, I'm not going to. I mean, I have no opinion on the quality of training our police officers get. Like, I don't know if it's good or bad. But where do you go to from there, right? They've obviously had some form of training. If you're not in the police, you could be in private security or any of those things, though, right? Yeah. So where do they naturally go to? Do they go to private security? And then if you think about the whole gun-free SA thing, and then wanting to de-gun everybody, what is that doing for the private security firms? Could they still have guns? Because, I mean, really, dude, I will still pick a fight with somebody even if they have a knife or a baton or whatever. But I'm not picking a fight with somebody if they have a gun.
No, you just
right.
Not.
So, I mean, my knife reaches here, a gun reaches
wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, like limited, but I'm not limited, but you're like the gun is the biggest equalizer. And I'm going, but that's what I'm thinking. What happens after this, right? Where do we go? If the police, obviously, and you're going now, if the police is the 8th biggest in the world and they can't do it, private security is decimating the police, right? It is completely destroying the police. Oh, I think it would be one of those cases where it would seem like it's naturally the market is pushing the police to get privatized, because we currently now have a bigger private security in the country than there's the amount of money in private security is double that of the police.
And we have the 8th biggest police force. So how big is our private security then, right?
There we go.
But the other problem is as well, the roles in the police force, and I want to get to Dottie's comment because I also want to comment on something that happened in our area. When we say how big our police force is, like, I mean, obviously that statement's quite broad, right? Because a lot of people in police force is administrative and whatever, though, right? But I mean, how many people are actual boots on ground police officers?
I doubt.
Like, where are they, right? You kind of like have to ask that question.
Have you seen the boots on the ground as well, though? They're very heavy boots. They're heavy boots on the ground. I've seen some. It's like, I mean, it's like you get the idea. It feels like they're like the heavy infantry. But I don't know if they can move that fast. And I mean, that's the thing. Like on the ground policing, you got to be able to run a bit. You know what I mean? My vibe is I would never become a cop because I don't want to go run around after people.
Did you see that trend on TikTok? You remember that trend where it's like, can you outrun your husband or your partner or whoever they in the police did? And then that's hilarious, right? Some of those people, those cops can run.
No, dude.
Those cops can run.
Not in South Africa.
Dottie's comment here.
Yeah.
I had an intruder in my house, screamed my head off. The intruder laughed at me. When my neighbor phoned the police, they said they don't have a car to come out. Can you believe that? I mean, firstly, Dottie, hope you're okay.
I can't believe that.
And hope nothing happened and whatever. But that's insane, though, right? That you don't have that they couldn't come out, though, right? Because we had a similar incident in Sunninghill a couple of weeks ago or whatever, where also people didn't respond fast enough, and there was also like a shooting and a bunch of stuff, right? So crazy.
I mean, I remember I had a similar incident. This is years ago, though. This is years ago. There was I had a little restaurant in Woodstock, right? And there was one evening we were having an event there, and a friend of mine literally stepped outside the restaurant, and he was on his phone, and two dudes came walking past, literally grabbed his phone and ran. Instantly, like I think 3 people chased after. Obviously, others were fast. Phoned the police. I'm like, hi, listen, our phone just got somebody, like a client of mine, their phone just got robbed, like right in front of our door. And they were like, I got that. Sorry, we don't really have a patrol car to come out at this moment. And we were busy tracking the phone. We're like, listen, we can follow the phone. The GPS is still on. Like, you know, come help. And they're like, just sorry, can't do it right now. The same thing happened. I think at the same time, I think Calm's phone got stolen, right? And she was one of those where she was in the restaurant. Somebody walked in, saw the phone, picked it up over the counter. A second later, we noticed it was gone. The GPS was still on. Me and my buddy got into the car, followed the phone. We went, I think went from Woodstock straight to the KFC in the middle of the town. And there I am in the middle of KFC on a Saturday morning at like fucking 12 o'clock. The place is packed. And I'm going, if I do the thing now where I make the phone beep, I'm not going to hear it. And I'm pushing the thing because you can make the iPhone beep. Right?
Yeah.
Signal it. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, somebody in this. And now it's like, again, it could have been the KFC. It could have been just outside. I can't remember what the dude looked like. I'm just going,
yeah.
I was so fucking annoyed, dude. And the thing stayed on. I phoned the police. The guy didn't turn the phone off. I didn't think he knew how. And it went all the way. I'm going like, can you phone the police? The police got there, literally showing the guy on the phone, listen, this is where the guy is. And the guy goes, yeah, nothing we can do. And I'm going like, that's insanity to me. Like, this is your job. Go do your fucking job. You know what I mean?
Dude, Reese has had this twice now, though, right?
Yeah.
I was going to quickly... Yeah, okay. I want to play a video quickly, but before we play that... Reese... Reese went to the petrol station place. Like, she was inside the shop, like the engine garage.
Yeah.
And I think she paid or whatever, put her stuff down, but she left the phone there. Her phone there, and then she left, and then I can't remember. Somehow she then phoned me and said, "Hey, my phone got stolen," or whatever, and we tracked it as well, right? And we track her phone to the engine garage. I'm like, "Babe, your phone's there." She goes there, she asks whatever. They're like, "No, they don't have a phone." I come there as well, or I can't remember if I went there, but like, the phone is there, and I don't think I went there. I think Reese was. Then she went to the back. They looked at the cameras and whatever. And then all of a sudden, somebody in front was like, oh, no, here is the phone. It was just under the chocolates or whatever, right? It mysteriously arrived. But Reese had her phone grabbed from her hand like 2 years ago, right? Let me quickly bring this up. Can I do...
Do you have it on camera?
Yeah.
No.
So let's end that, and then let's do this again.
Dude, that's insane.
Share screen, window. I think it's this. No, that's camera hub. That's not what I want to do. Media player. There we go. And then we do this. There's no audio here, right? So this happened in 2022, so it's like 4 years ago, right? Now look for... Can you see my mouse? Yeah. Look for there. So the salon is just behind this this area here. Like here's a restaurant here. The salon's like there. This pillar is in the way. So behind this pillar, there's like little chairs. There was like little chairs, like 2-seater chairs, like where you can sit and chill, have a smoke, whatever, right? So like right there. So Reese was on her phone or standing or smoking or whatever. I can't remember. And then look at that, right?
The dude with the jacket.
No. See this? See there? Boom. Grab, run. Gone, dude. Gone. We tracked her phone. Let's just play it again, and we can see there. All right, so...
Dude, that's
so you see, like, that little pop there is where Reese was standing, obviously, like... other thing, right? Check. Boom. He bumps her. She fell. He grabs her phone and runs. Now, obviously, when you're standing there, you have your phone with you and whatever.
Yeah.
You have it unlocked, obviously, right? Because you're like on your phone doing something. Dude, she phones me. I try and track her phone. I track her phone like because like a kilometer from there, about not even a kilometer, like half a kilometer from there, there's a taxi rank there. So I track her phone to there. We get Savika out, the neighborhood watch.
Okay.
We check on the taxis. We try and scan it, and then the phone went off. But I mean, dude, gone. But
I mean,
couldn't find the guy.
My question is, how much do you get? What phone was it?
iPhone 12 or something. I can't remember. Is Reese? Are you in chat? Yes, he is. iPhone I think it's like an iPhone 12 or something.
Body
Like,
slam.
dude, the guy body slammed her. She luckily she didn't get hurt. She fell, but she didn't get hurt because usually when you fall, you like break a wrist or something, right?
Yeah, of course. It's like your adrenaline kicks in. Like, I mean, I've seen a lot of people where it's like they don't even get hurt because your adrenaline is kicking in and sort of like your body goes. But hectic. The security guard does nothing. Was there security guard there?
There was one security guard there. He tried to help and whatever, but it also happened. Dude, it happened so fast.
Dude, that was seconds, right? Knocked it, gone. It's like 1, 2, 3,
because
4.
right next to where the salon is, there's a spaza. Well, we're calling it the spaza shop, but it's not like it's like a little shop, right? It's in the building. They rent from the in the building and whatever. So it's I think the guy came from there and like walked past her and then saw her phone, just grabbed it and ran. Dude, it's just crazy.
Yeah. But then the thing is, like, what is he going to get for it? Maybe like, okay, it's an iPhone, it's going to get $1,000, right? Yeah, I don't know, but like, what do you do? Like, I mean, like, this is the thing. This is okay. Like, you can't stop shit like that. This is the same thing. What happens a lot of times is I see a lot of the crime that takes place is happening on intersections where dudes are just standing there. They're standing. I see them. They stand from like on the edge of the road, and they can somehow see, oh, there's a dude with a phone, and they'll just walk up, pop it, grab, and go. Right?
Dude, I used to work in the. Sorry, go for it. There was a bit of a delay.
No. I was like, no, I was just going to speculate. No, go for it.
I used to work in the CBD, right? Well, same company. Our offices was just in the CBD. And when I just started working there, this was like 2013, 2014. When I just started working there, I was like figuring out, do I want to drive into the city? Do I want to, use the car train, whatever?
Right.
And the one afternoon we were heading back, it was light out, but it was like dark. It was like 6:30 somewhere, right? But the traffic was packed in the CBD. Yeah. So we have a shuttle that takes us from our office to the car train, and it was gridlock, right? Yeah. And then we were a couple of guys. We were the only people in the shuttle, and we said, you know what, dude, we'll get out and walk. It's faster if we walk. We're like 2 blocks from the car train station, right? In Joburg CBD. So whatever the CBD one is, Park Station or something. So we're walking, and there was a guy in a car. Like, so now we're 1 block up. There was a guy in the car sitting, his windows down, traffic is like bumper to bumper, and he's on his phone. And we have this guy running between us. They ran between us. We like this, and he like does this Brian Abana move, grabs the guy's phone, gone, dude.
Yeah.
And this guy sits in the car, and he has this expression on his face, like, what the fuck just happened? But God, dude, what do you do? I don't do
anything. I mean, yeah, what AJM says as well. In our society, you have to be aware of your surroundings and not turn yourself into opportunity. But that's the thing. It's like, what's that phrase? Constant vigilance, bro. But I'm like that now. Like, when I stop at an intersection, right? I like anywhere. I'm aware of, like, when I'm at work and I quickly take a walk to the cafe, bro, I'm constantly aware. I'm like always checking, going to check who's behind me. Is anybody following me? Is a dude across the street? That guy looks dodgy. It's just, I think
sad though, right?
Men. But that you have to be. You can't every time at any intersection, right? Just because, and the reason is, and that's why, like, I go, like, why? Like, sometimes people go, like, why do you keep hammering on about the stats of South Africa and the crime? Because if you kind of stop thinking about the statistics, if you're aware of the statistics, you're going to be more aware of your surroundings. You just fucking have to be. You have to be, because it's like you stop at an intersection and you go like, okay, oh wait, there's a random dude walking over there. He looks a little bit dodgy. He's got that Tootsie outfit where he's got the weird little hat. And there's just a look about people, and I'm going like, yeah, you should judge people. I'm sorry, judge people all day long because it's for your safety. There's a dude over there. There's a guy over here. Like, with our intersection, there's a couple of intersections on my way to work and my way back. And I know, okay, this guy, he's been here every single day for the last 5 years. He's the local beggar. He's too high and he's not gonna, here's some random new dude. Okay, now be careful. And I'll calm and I'll be on the phone sitting next to me. Babe, just put your phone down.
Yeah.
Nothing can happen. Just, but also I've got that stud in the window where it, like, if you try and like smash it,
like the smash grab, the anti-smash film, yeah.
Thing, that form. So you can't just break through and just, it's like a whole. But still, just be aware of shit like that, and that's the problem. You have to be. So what is the solution? Like, wouldn't it be easier if you just put up more cameras? And a lot of people are going to go like, wow, we don't want Big Brother watching. And I'm going like, there has to be a balance between that, right? I mean, like,
Problem is this petty crime, though, right? It's the same as like copper theft, though, right? There is the theft of the actual copper, but where to from there? There's a buyer, right, for the stuff. So somebody goes and buys this. So that's the bit you need to make impossible to happen, is that you can't buy that type of stolen goods. My dad, I think not last year, the year before, my dad got, like, they were at the rugby here at Loftusversveld, and my dad went down there, like they were like in the stadium, and my dad went down to go to the loo, and then when he came back out, you know, like when those little walkthroughs, and then you see the stadium and you see the field, right?
Yeah.
As my dad walked out there to like get back up onto wherever they were seated, the Blue Bulls or whatever got a try, and everybody was like happy. And this one guy grabbed my dad, and he's like dancing with my dad, and then shoved my dad down, right? And as my dad got up, my dad was like, "My phone's gone. My phone's gone. Phone's stolen, dude." And it was an iPhone 12. I remember that because we replaced his phone again with like an iPhone 12, right? It was an iPhone 12 gone. Dude, we tracked it because now the security is a bit newer, a bit better. So it was like a little harder for them to switch it off, and the phone was locked.
Yeah.
But your watch and stuff unlocks your phone as well. My dad also has a smartwatch, the Apple Watch. But anyway, we tracked the phone. We put the phone into like stolen mode. The phone was quiet for like 4 or 5 hours, right? This happened at like 8 p.m. or something. Phone was quiet for like 4 or 5 hours. It lit up at like 1 or 2 a.m. at a storage facility in Centurion on a RAIN Wi-Fi network. Dude, we were trying to get that phone. Dude, the police, nobody wants to freaking help. They just look at that phone as like it's what do you call it? Like an expendable thing, right? It's just
no,
go get anyone.
They don't care about it. But I mean, here's the thing: isn't there? I mean, like, I remember years ago. I think there's a time Carmen's phone got stolen, and I'm talking to the police, and I'm going, "What's the point of the phone's EMI number if you can't?" Yeah. I'm going like, why can't you? If you guys
like
have
blacklisting it on the network,
yeah, like if you have that, what's the point of having it if you can't phone Vodacom and go, can you track this? And they go, no, we don't do that. And I go, but then why have the technology?
Well, they can block it, but the tracking thing is, yeah. I mean, if you have a valid reason that your thing is stolen, why can't they track it? They can see on which tower it is. You're right. But when you blacklist it, essentially the phone is bricked.
Yeah, but I mean, here's my thing, right? If it gets bricked, like if they can't use it, and my thing is also, sorry, so it's a little off tangent. I'm going like, but doesn't it? But here's the thing, right? And I said this earlier, the whole vibe with the insurance thing. And I'm going like, isn't it more profitable?
Ooh, hold on.
Well, I'm just going to share some comments while you fix your thing. I'm just reading some comments while you're busy thingy. So
sorry,
no, I'm just going to read a comment while you're busy. When I worked in Braamfontein, I would walk with my keys between my fingers. Oh, just in case. Yeah. Just in case. It saved me once. Yeah, you have to, dude. I sometimes do the same thing. When I go to the one day I went to the cafe and I'm going, there's a bunch of dodgy dudes behind me. Take the key out just in case. Have it in my hand ready. So if it happens, just I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you with a key, bitch. That's. But you have to. But here's the question I have, Whistler. But doesn't crime profitable for the country if you think about it, right? Think about how many more cars have to get bought via insurance because so many cars get stolen, right?
No, it does, and there's a market for all of this stuff. What's this one? Yeah, because I mean, you can go and like hack it, right? A little harder on some devices because. Not all phone that doesn't work perfectly on all phones, and it's becoming infinitely harder to do it. But you could essentially hack it, but you have to go and pay somebody for that, though, right? So
yeah. But my question is, like, for example, like, isn't it like if you look at it from the ANC's point of view, right, or from the government's point of view, doesn't that on all intents and purposes, doesn't that actually just push up the GDP? Because if cars aren't stolen, say how many cars get stolen a year in South Africa?
Interesting point. So let's see.
Yeah, just as a point of Where's my fucking thing? Sorry. I'm gonna ask.
Based on SAP's data, vehicle theft and hijacking are high in South Africa, with approximately 50 to 60 cars hijacked daily and over 7,500 stolen per quarter. Recent data, January to March 2025. Sorry, 2025. So it's like a year ago.
So let's just work on that, right? So let's say 50 to 60 cars, and I know there's a list of the most profitable cars that get stolen: the Toyota Hilux, a fucking Golf GTI, shit like that, right? That's a 500,000 rand car, 600,000 rand car. Well, fuck it, let's go 700,000.
Well, it's right? Second hand, so yeah, it is a little bit less because the new GTIs is $1 million.
But I mean, if your car gets stolen, usually it's like they're not looking for a piece of shit; they're looking for something that looks quite new. So let's let's hypothetically go. Let's say it's 700K, and that's the average price of like I mean, the Toyota is R1 million. The Toyota Hilux is $1 million plus, right?
Yeah.
Golf GTI, what, 600, 700K?
The GTI, the new GTI is R1 million.
Well, there we go. Right. If we had to just work on, let's just, for all intents and purposes, let's call it $1 million because it's a round number. If you had to take $1 million, right, and we're not looking at the cost of what it's going to cost the fucking the criminal, because he's going to sell it for what? For parts. He's going to get maybe the guy he sells it to is going to give him 100K. Hopefully, I mean, I doubt even is, but that's not where the cost comes in. It's like the person that's now insured it's going to go get a fucking new car, right? Yeah. So that's a sale. So if you go $1 million, that's 56 million rand a day times what? Like what? Yeah, so 56. Let's call it 50. Yeah, that's 50 million a day times 365 days. 365 equals the holy balls. So that's million. That's 18. That's 18. Is that billion? Yeah, that's 18 billion 250 million a year.
That's insurance payouts on stolen vehicles.
That's insurance. That if we had to take it on the concept of 50 vehicles get stolen a day, on average they're R1 million. That's how big that industry is. So what is that? So that's like now that's new car sales. 50 new vehicles get bought every day because they were stolen, right?
So yeah, so approximately 8.5 billion worth of vehicles are stolen and hijacked in South Africa annually, representing a massive financial burden on the local insurance industry as of late 2025. SAP's, okay, this is a late 2025 stat. SAP's data indicates an average of 86 vehicles stolen per day, right? Makes it even worse, makes the calculation even worse though, right? So, yeah, I mean, it sucks to be in the insurance business.
It does.
And some cars does have more, like more expensive insurance because it is more prone to get stolen. Like I believe, like the Polos and that stuff, they like insurance are like hectic.
Yeah, your premium's going to go up, right? But now, look at the knock-on effect. Like remember, like we were talking. Remember, like a while back, we were talking about the whole vibe of like, if you took something silly like the warning labels, right? And look at the companies putting law. No, but I mean, I know, right? But if you do think of the warning label thing, like look what the knock-on effect is of adding warning labels. We get stupider people, and society gets dumber. But what is the knock-on effect of like of allowing car theft to happen? And this is just, we're just looking at one thing. This is just cars being stolen. That isn't that 18 what is it? 18 billion rand a year extra from car sales. That's a massive, because I mean the government is still getting the tax on those stolen cars, right? So it's like it's actually an incentivized for them. If the cars weren't stolen, but it's not just
money goes around, true.
But it's not just the cars being, it's not just the new cars getting bought. They're getting taxed on all the people taking out insurance premiums on for every insurance. The insurance premiums go up. Government's getting money.
Insurance is one of those businesses that aren't going to fail, right? Unless you have like bad insurance payouts and whatever. It's not going to pay out.
Exactly. And also they're going to make it difficult. They're going to make your premium is going to go up. They go like, on average, listen, if the insurance companies were not profiting off this, they wouldn't be doing it. There's no fucking way in hell that they wouldn't be doing it. It is just what it is, right? So if you look at the entire thing, it kind of, if I were the government, I'm going like, I want to kind of make some money out of this. I'm going, let's just, let's ignore theft and crime, and because we're making, it's maybe in the broader scheme of things, it's tiny, but it's still something. Like that's a shitload of tax revenue coming just from car theft. that goes towards the government because they're going to buy new cars. The GDP is going up, and insurance premiums go, and we get to tax every inch of that.
Yeah,
and
there's percentages on every little bit, though, right?
100%.
There's your insurance policy. There's this, there's that. Every little bit has its tax.
Exactly. And I mean, there's an entire industry that kind of like functions on like, I mean, if insurance, if car theft went down from 80 to 10 a day, like there's a whole bunch of insurance companies that are going to go out of business. We're going to go, oh, well, the car theft is quite low. I don't actually need to get insurance. Like the only reason I'm not going to get theft insurance because that's the highest one, right? I'm going to get like, just damage, just in case someone drove in.
You have to have the insurance, like if it's, if you, you know, like, what do you call it? Like if you're paying it off, like your,
yeah,
you have to have that insurance.
Yeah, you have to have insurance.
And then like
a bond on your car, if you're paying off your car.
Yeah. And then you have all your other little bits and pieces, though, right? The third party, the this, the that, and all the add-ons. That's why something like Naked Insurance or Pineapple or these guys are so cheap, because they give you the option to flex those little bits, though, right? To not have this but have that, and not have this but have that, like at a granular level.
I mean,
I'm not sure. Like, curious, what's your view on these cheap insurances like Naked and Pineapple and? I don't know if there's any other ones. Naked's quite annoying. Pineapple's quite annoying because they keep on coming up on my TikTok.
Oh, the ads annoy me a little bit. Was it Pineapple ones? No. You know the ad that really annoys me at the moment. Have you heard the cars.co.za ad? Cars.co.za.
Oh, I haven't seen the ad. Oh, wait. I watched the car review the other day, and the cars.za little bit was in the beginning of it. Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh God, it's very annoying. I hear it every morning on the radio because I kind of listen to the radio every morning just to like get some of the new what's happening in the world and type of shit. But I sort of like, so the comment from 144. I'm not sure. Did you share this? I think you shared it now. Remember that the government gets tax from replacement items. Remember the government doesn't, or they do. The government gets tax on replacement items. They get tax from insurance policies. They get tax from your security company and your monthly payments. A lot of benefit. That's the thing. That's how I'm looking at this. I'm going like, maybe they can do something. They're just going like, we don't give a shit. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I look at it. It's because for them, it's all about how can they screw us over. I mean,
I do like Naked Insurance's whole vibe, though, right? Is like, the Mork Rock got naked. Okay, I mean, it's it's nice. It's got a nice vibe.
Your wife got naked at this thing, and it's like, but you know whose ads I used to love was I try to find one quickly. Was I think who said it? Yes, CR. I got First for Women. First for Women's ads were absolutely awesome. But
they've also been out for a long time, right? First for Women's probably like 20 years in the going. They legit. They're not like fast and cheap. Not that I'm saying, Naked and these guys are fast and cheap, but their business model is very well done. It's all online. You don't speak to anybody. You do it on the phone. It's pretty modern.
So wait, I'm not sure if this is the right one, but let me just play this one because their ads used to be phenomenal, dude.
Hey, there's a space. Dude, what are you doing?
Reversing. I'm the king of reverse.
Really?
I could reverse from here to Cape Town if I wanted to.
$50 says you can't.
Fuck, dude.
Gus, wake up, wake up! Gus! Oh, oh my gosh! Come on!
Oh, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one. That's brilliant.
That's so cool, dude. Like the vibe.
King of Reverse.
I could fucking.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, there's so many ways you could go with just doing like the dumb shit that men do. Oh, that was. Did
you see the Nando's ad from yesterday?
I I have issues with it, but wait, no, I haven't.
Oh, you have issues with Nando's ads?
No, no. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, why do you have issues with Nando's ads? Some of the ads are quite cool.
Yeah, I'm in the industry, so like some of the last thing that they did was really stupid. Like the one with the random dude where he's like in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just going like, what is this? And then what happened was they submitted the ad to what is it, like the Oscars of advertising, the Luries.
Yeah.
I'd say they bought people over because I know some people who were judging, and like a whole bunch of other people did much better ads, and somehow they walked away with the most trophies for this piece of shit advert, and it was absolutely cuck.
Okay, yeah, that's bad if you get paid, because some of the ads are quite good. I googled it now because I saw it on Instagram or on Facebook.
Yeah.
But the one that came up now isn't the one that I saw yesterday, but the context was kind of like the grilling that they got from Tani Judge, right? So that was quite good, but I don't know if it's fake. I don't know if it's really them.
No, the one thing I do like about Nando's, and this is the thing that they used to do, and for the last 2 or 3 years they stopped doing it. Nando's used to do that vibe where they just like their entire team is just the client is one of those where the client's like they're willing to do like risque shit, right? Like edgy adverts. They're happy to do that, but they haven't done it for ages, and that's one of the cool things with some of the Nando's stuff that they used to do. It would be spot on, and it would like something would happen today, and then they like the process of having it happen is insane because they got to phone the client, we got an idea, and then they got to go shoot that thing or make it and have it made up, and then because it's all about timing, because that's the main thing, getting it out instantly. So the Tani Judge thing, I think I was saying last night.
I think it's this one. Is it grilling chicken, not the staff? I think it was that one, the one that Melissa's got.
Really?
I think it was that one.
Chicken.
That was quite funny.
Grilled chicken, not the staff. But also, wasn't there this whole thing with steers now recently?
Yeah, I see Melissa saying a shot at steers. I don't know what that one's about.
Because there's this whole vibe where steers just got into trouble because they had the people in the kitchen do like trimming the verge outside, and someone took a photo and moaned at steers, how dare you get your kitchen staff to work on outside stuff.
Okay. Yeah, only our chicken gets grilled in the heat, not our staff. That was probably aimed at the EFF because all the EFF supporters standing out in the sun for like 9 hours.
Wait, I'll show you the thing. Where was it? I think Conscious Caracal shared it. I just want to see. I think Aaron's shared it. I just want to check quickly if I can find it. It was a dig at steers. Let me just see here quickly. Steers. It should pop up instantly.
That's what I loved about the January Super Bowl, because you had like one chance of having your ad shown at Super Bowl, get in trouble for it, but it kind of like lives there forever because it's recorded. People record these ads. There were some really good ones.
Yeah. So it's this.
How's it? Hey, why Lira Garden? Liberega Gamar. Hey, Smaren.
The kitchen staff were out cutting the verge or something and like cleaning the garden up.
I'm coming.
And then people moaned.
Why
And then people moaned about it. So here's this whole letter that Steers wrote. Steers is aware of a video showing members performing guarding tasks outside of our restaurant on the 7th of January 26th. Following an immediate investigation, we established that the manager asked the team members to remove excessive weed growth due to the delay in the landlord maintenance. Obviously, this is for maybe like the drive-through. So it makes kind of sense. I don't know why people are bitching about this. While keeping a clean exterior is important, this work should not be carried out by our team members. This is not a standard practice at Steers. It's unacceptable, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, so people are upset that how can you be I mean, listen, that's one of those things where I wouldn't bitch about, right? If I'm working at a small company, like a restaurant, right? I'd be like I would be outside fucking cleaning the thing. And if I go like, hey, anybody can help me? And they go, no, like, cool, I'll go do it myself. Yeah. I don't know why it's like such a thing. So then Steers did this. Nando's did this. Only our chicken gets grilled in the heat. Now, this could be a double dingbat, though. because this could be, and it's beautiful because it's reference to steers, but you could make the same argument for the EFF.
Yeah, we do the grilling. Oh, we do grilling. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Poking back at them. Yeah, you gotta love it, dude. You gotta allow for a little bit of like banter, right?
but that's
Between
the thing.
these things.
But so this is where I remember the vibe is like, I know the guy that I've heard rumors that the guy that owns Nando's, was it Nando's or Chicken Licken? I can't remember, one of the two. Oh, it's Chicken Licken. What's I can't remember, one or two, Nando's or Chicken Licken. The guy that owns it is super cuck. So he'll sue anybody that, like, you know, does that competitive advertising where they even mention his name or shit, like mention their restaurant's name. Yeah, it's just like, bro, just calm down.
But look at what Ghost Thumper is saying, right? That was Nando's ad plan to get them pulled from TV. Remember the dog and the blind lady? But
I love that ad.
Isn't you know, sometimes, like, how's the saying go? Like, you know, bad publicity is publicity or whatever. Like, you know,
it's the
thing. So
because it's like you know, oh, we want to pull this so that people don't see it, but then you make it into a bigger thing because now everybody wants to go and see what was that thing that now got pulled because it was in the news, right? Like the blind. Well, actually, I'll show you that. It's a brilliant, absolutely brilliant advert. The
one with the lady and the dog.
Dude, it's awesome. And then what's the blind dog community got involved? Nando's blind dog.
But you see, Karen's got a new name now. I need to find it, but apparently, like, Karen is not Gen Z enough or Gen Alpha enough.
I heard
Karen is like, yeah, it's like Jennifer or something. Like, that's the new Karen. Apparently, Karen's too old.
It was this one.
Get a Nando's flame-grilled quarter chicken in lemon and herb or spicy peri-peri, plus our famous old-style chips and a 500ml Coke, just $17.25.
You know what I'm more shocked of? The fact that this thing has cost 17 Rand. What does that cost now? I don't even want to know. Someone, can someone Google
quarter chicken?
So good, you'll do anything to get one.
So that's why. So the people that train the dogs came out, and so this is I think where we allowed woke triggered, like, the people to get offended. We gave them sort of, what do you call it, currency. We legitimized their pointless grievances, where it's like, oh well, this puts blind dogs will never do that. I'm going, yes, they won't. It's comedy. Also, like, you know when we show an advert where there's a guy that he flies. That can't happen either. So calm down, you know. Like, imagine making an ad going like, with Nando's, it's swim underwater forever. It's like, bro, no, you can't. Eating Nando's doesn't give you the ability to breathe underwater like Aquaman. It's a joke, you rats.
Calm down.
Holy crap! That's
for a quarter chicken. Yeah, that would have a drink with it. Like, let's add a drink and save. What do you want? Coke, buddy. Cream soda. Only cream sodas. $102. Quarter chicken. Dude, that is daylight robbery, dude.
Bro, where's this now? Where's I see the thing? Here we go. Yeah, check it out. 17.25, and that's a 5. That's a 500. And this, you know why this is better? Yeah. That's a glass bottle. That's a glass bottle of Coke.
Oh, man, you can take it back and then you get like 2 Rand.
Exactly.
That's your 2 Rand for hope. Then you go from there to KFC and you do 2 Rand for hope.
Exactly. CR. Leave a donor. Thunder. No, that's insane. Cry.
What's next? A Red Bull ad with a quadriplegic. Oh, yeah, we're asking.
I mean, like, I think the fact of advertising, you can do fun things. It's like, this is insane that people got offended by it. And going like, yeah, no one thinks the dog's going to do that. Like, it's a joke. And you know what? Come on,
dude. Why do you go and do something though? Right? It's because you see that ad. It's because like what differentiates you from the next person, right? Else everything's the same. Else all cheeseburgers are just cheeseburgers, right? But like, didn't Nando's or somebody had the black burger? KFC.
Yeah.
KFC had the black buns burger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that drew a lot of people because you like want to have the black bun. I don't know how they got it to be black. We tried it, didn't taste any different. The masala burger, I just didn't like the masala on it. I love masala, just not on my KFC. But
did you try the waffle? Did you try the waffle thing from? There was this. I tried this. What is it? I remember the one time they had like a waffle burger at KFC. So it's like 2 waffles and a piece of chicken in the middle.
No.
Yeah, it was.
I did not. KFC waffle. Yeah, let's check.
I was annoyed though, because when I got it, it was this fucking tiniest thing in the world.
Is it this?
Yeah, it was that. I tried it.
Uncle
it was
waffle. Yeah, it's not a big waffle burger. This is probably smaller than a bread slice.
It was tiny. It was super tiny. One thing I wasn't never had.
Dollars.
I never had. I would love to. I'd rather eat that. That's better, because the what do you call it? The waffle was way too thick. But they only did it for once. It was like a month or something, and then they took it off again.
Yeah, late 2022, popular in 2023.
Yeah. But I would much rather do the 1 piece of waffle in the middle with 2 pieces of chicken on the outside, because it was very dense. It was like, but it was just apparently Carmen looked at the calories and she's like, you can never eat this again in your life. And I was like, fine.
Dude, look at the comments. Very, very, very worst chicken. Please don't eat KFC. This is my favorite snack at KFC, but now they don't sell it anymore. What a shame. Hobby. Nope. Bring them to Texas. I need this. Where is this located? Yeah, this guy. So good. Taste it. Tastes horrible. Yo, it tastes like ice cream with barbecue sauce. No.
Sandy goes, the waffle. It does look gross, but there's this. Listen, there was this place in Cape Town called what was it called? I can't think of the name, but it was like a barbecue joint, right? They had every single time I forget the name. Darth Sean remembers it, but I can't remember the place. Lefties. There was this place called Lefties in Cape Town, right? And they used to do like brisket and like slow, like very cool. But I think they closed down now. And above them they had a ramen bar. But it was the first place they did like the American style chicken and waffles, and they would do like deep fried chicken like pieces on like waffle with syrup. And I was like, this is insane, right? Oh my God, it is absolutely phenomenal. There's just something about this. Dude, I promise you. Do yourself a favor. Next time, you like chicken pops or like nuggets.
Nuke that stuff in the air fryer anytime.
So in the air fryer.
Gaming food.
Yeah, so do this though. Make yourself a little dipping sauce. Take a little bit of if you don't have to go buy proper maple syrup, but get the Ilovo maple flavored syrup. Add like a tablespoon of that, tablespoon of soya sauce, and then maybe like a little bit of, you got a little sriracha and like a little squeeze of sriracha, and then mix that together. Bro,
that's sweet.
It's like sweet. It's the salty. It is absolutely phenomenal. And if you've got, and then if you want to top it off, go buy the what's this stuff called? Everything Bagel Spice from Willingshire. All it is, it's called Everything But the Bagel. So
everything.
It's got like everything but the bagel, and it's this like it has got little sesame seeds in. Carmen literally puts that on every single thing she has. Everything but the bagel. It's this thing from Willing.
I wonder if we have this. It looks familiar, but I'll check. I see it's got like sesame seeds and stuff inside it.
Yeah. And then all you do is
sesame seeds.
You just put a little bit of that vibe into that shit. Oh my God, it is absolutely phenomenal. You pop that and you pour a little bit of that, and next time you have a chicken nugget, you just have a little dipping vibe. It is, and if you like that, then imagine adding like a waffle, because a waffle isn't really sweet or savory. It's a kind of like, it's a little bit sweet, but it's like Dude, it is absolutely great. So the first time I had chicken and waffles was at Lefty's, and it's a very American sort of diner style barbecue vibe. And it oh my god, it was so good. So that's why I wanted to do the chicken waffle.
Ah.
Waffle.
Oh, you can make that. We can make that ourselves now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Waffle maker, whatever. That would work.
The waffle maker.
I know. I want waffles. I want this now. I want this for lunch.
Do you remember a Milky Lane, like back in the day? Where you
like
go
old school Milky Lane or the current Milky Lane?
No.
Old school Milky Lane.
Old school Milky Lane. Where you go, you get the waffle. Well, and I do remember it's like there was this whole vibe where you get like this variety. It's almost like Salad Valley, but it was just different sauces: chocolate, strawberry, caramel, and you could just fucking go nuts and put as much of this shit onto your waffle. You get a waffle ice cream.
I can't remember.
I remember it was in. I think it was in Canal Walk or it was in one city. There was a Milky Lane, and then there was kind of like
like a buffet thing, almost like buffet toppings.
Yeah, but just buffet toppings where it's like almost like, you know, at Steers where you've got the two sauces and if you can go pump your own sauce.
Yeah.
They had this thing where they had like caramel, chocolate, all these sauces. So all you do is you order yourself a waffle with ice cream or cream, whatever you're into, and you just take your plate there and you just like fucking
Dude, caramel. That's my death. Love me some caramel and condensed milk, dude. I have condensed milk right here in my fridge. Like,
I haven't had condensed milk in years. When I was a kid, my grandma would do that. She would just do the thing where, like, I'd go to my grandma's house, I'm little, and it's like, I want something sweet. She's like, just can of condensed milk, pops 2 holes in it, and shoves it in your hand. You're like, what?
Dude, love it.
Around like a nutter,
I don't
bro.
kill one a night. Like, I would go like 3-4 evenings, but like, yeah, just lives there. Take like a few sips.
Oh, that's
love.
Like that. I mean, but do you remember there was this, because remember condensed milk was the thing, and then they put it into like a tube.
The Derky tube, yeah.
And you'd like squeeze.
And
like
it's expensive, those tubes, right? You can literally get a can of that stuff for the price of Derky.
But dude, if Nando's is 17 rand now, and it's fucking $80, I don't even want to know what the Derky costs now. I haven't even seen it.
No, it's still there. Me and Reese actually spoke about it. Derky condensed milk tubes macro.
You're mad.
Doesn't have a price. Not available. Well, I see it's at sweetcity.co.za. It's 19 rand for a 50 gram. How much is 50 grams?
50 grams is nothing, bro. It probably was it was probably 200 grams, and they keep reducing the size of every single thing.
Yeah, it was the size of a tube of toothpaste when I was a kid.
So, yeah, so it was massive, bro. It was like but it was bigger than a toothpaste. I remember it used to be a little bit bigger than a toothpaste. We can't have such nice things anymore. This is not 90s nostalgia. This is what this show on a Saturday morning is about, is just nostalgia. Apart from the cops thing. But I mean, again, yeah, I think police was better in the 90s. Gonna give yourself diabetes, Yanni. Listen, I know
who says that? But I mean, you know.
But I'm looking at it this way. I'm going like, you know what? I don't want to be 80 and then like losing my mind. So it's either a pew pew or it's just shitloads of sugar. And then you just go, and here we go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Better. I don't sit there and go like, oh, who are you? It's like, I'm your wife. I'm like, what? Where am I? I don't want to I don't want that, dude. I'm just gonna go like, someone take me a shotgun. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll croak on my terms, thank you.
KFC, like a KFC death. You're just like, give me 5 buckets of gravy and just pops. And
I'm not a massive fan of KFC though, right? But what I do like from KFC is that new chicken strips thing that they have. Like, I like that. But I like chicken strips. Like, dude, midnight, 1 a.m., I'll be hungry. I'll go and pop like, you know, chicken nuggets into the air fryer. I'll have chicken nuggets, game a bit.
Do you have a chicken nugget preference?
It's life.
Because chicken nuggets, they're
yeah, not the one that's made from chicken breast pieces, like that type of chicken nuggets.
Which one is your favorite? Because like I love a good chicken pop or a good chicken nugget, right? Chicken pops is I love a chicken pop.
What's this American one that they have at Spar and stuff?
Like, I don't even know.
Chicken nuggets.
Bought one from Spar. I get one from Pick and Pay is the nicest one I have, and it's like I think it's the No Name brand. I think it's the No Name brand.
Yeah,
It's just
Spar
it's just,
also has like the crumb chicken nugget no name brand one.
I like the ones with the like sometimes with a bit of cheese inside. That's like a little. It's like a little
Yes,
surprise.
yes.
Like you buy it, it's like a little cheesy goodness. Do you know what I mean? And it kind of
My
it
death, dude. Reese hates it. Reese says there's something wrong with me. There's so much better food to eat, dude.
Oh, there
Like, you know,
isn't.
what's your death row meal? Like, you're on death row, dude. There's no ways, dude. You're on your way.
I don't
Like,
know.
what's your death row meal?
Long meal. I don't like. I was just thinking, like, you know what I would do just to fuck with the guys that are going to put me to death. I'd go like, give me eight KFC buckets, half gravy, half pops, and I'll eat that and then just get a heart attack just as they wheel me out.
What if we? No, I would go like, can I please have a steak this big, right? But this thin, but I want it medium.
It's gonna be like years. You're just sitting there. You just can't get this right.
Yeah. No, but my death row meal, let's think. Like if I have to just choose one now, I mean, I think a tomahawk steak, medium, with pop and peri peri sauce and mushroom sauce. Peri peri sauce for the steak, mushroom sauce for the pop.
Oh man,
I would go with that. I mean, but there must be a tomahawk, dude. I
don't know, guys. It's such a difficult one. It's like you're asking someone with ADHD, and like I can't make that decision.
You're like Reese, dude. You give her a bunch of options. She goes Regina pizza or Alfredo pasta, and there's so many nice pastas there or pizzas there, and she just goes Regina or Alfredo. Something wrong with you.
I have the same thing, but I thought I was bad. The wife is 10 times worse. We'll go to a restaurant, and it's like she doesn't know what to have, and I'm like, and then the waitress would come like 6 times. I'm like, just give us another 5 minutes. And it's like, okay, you know now? She's like, I don't know, but what if this did it? What if this?
Let me give you a tip.
What?
Give you a tip. You tell her the restaurant we're going to a few days before we go.
She picks the restaurant.
The menu.
She looks at the venue a few days before.
No, I can't help you there. No, you're on your own.
And then she goes, no, I've actually changed my mind. No, I don't know. And I'm like, I kind of like the vibe where you go in. Like, I would love those restaurants. Like, listen, you know what my new thing is? I only wear plain black Woolies t-shirts. I think I've got like 16 of them now. And I just love my plain black Woolies t-shirt.
I also love.
The problem is people see you every day and they go like, you're just wearing the same shit. I don't fucking care. I've got like 4 black caps. I've got 16 different black t-shirts. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I could be Dexter. You know Dexter where he opens his closet, the same fucking uniform.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I write right now.
All my shirts are Woolies and I have stacks of them. Like this shirt this morning, like took it out of the stack, brand new, pulled off the label, hasn't even been washed yet. Slapped the print on. You see.
My other computer is what? My other computer.
Yeah.
My other computer is your computer.
Exactly.
You just print that this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your
I had a choice of black with white, or I did the gray one with the black. Yeah.
That's so rare. But like now, how long does the text stay on there? Like you can wash it a few times, right?
Yeah, it's vinyl, so it's fine.
Fuck, I should actually do that. I don't want to make that for like Carmen's got a Cricut, but I just don't want to print that and then sell t-shirts because I'm going, if it's not screen printed, I don't want it to like, you know, somebody buy a shirt and then like
that's the problem from like a brand perspective or a merch perspective. Is screen printing is going to be best. Custom t-shirts, dude, even if you wear it 10 times, but these shirts last long, dude. They will last long. Not a problem with them.
Because I mean, like we've got a Cricut that's just been standing there. I think Carms hasn't touched it in almost 2 years.
Oh no.
Print some stuff.
Reese used to have a client and a place next to her that used to do like printing and all kind of stuff, and they made t-shirts, and then they moved, and then it was a pain in the ass for her to get t-shirts because she also has like lots of different sayings on her t-shirts and questionable ones that usually a lot of people won't want to make if you just want to make it online because there's like a swear word or something in it. And then we just said like, let's just get a Cricut and to make it ourselves. So,
Like,
yeah.
listen, we completely didn't even look at the chat with what their final meals were.
Oh,
144 brisket slow cooked with pineapple rings around it. Oh God, bro.
Brisket.
What? KFC remains silent. Reposted. KFC employees adds this to what ads? Oh, good Lord. Somebody at KFC. I remember this. I remember this article from like a while ago. Somebody added, and I'm going, oh my God, that's terrible.
Who put the patties under their arms? Like take the patty under their arm, like make it.
Remember, but that was like a thing. Wasn't that like a thing that like Tannies used to do? I don't know. Like, no. Hold on. So my grandma, right? She used to tell me that back in the, because she grew up in the farm, and she used to tell me when she was little, what they used to do is they used to put cow poo on the floor in the kitchen. Apparently, this was like a thing, and I was like, this as a kid, this freaked the shit out of me.
Dried cow poo.
Yeah, like dried cow poo, and apparently it was like the floor, and eventually then this is not back in the day. I don't know how far back in the day is. But that was like a thing, right? And I remember hearing about the patty thing, and somebody's like, it's the thing that you do. You kind of just squeeze them. You add a bit of salt to it. I don't know. Is that like that's probably not. But it's at the same time.
I don't know.
You're gonna grill the shit out of them, right? It's gonna burn all the germs away, isn't it?
But it's also just cow poo, dude. It could be worse.
Yeah, but I'm saying the underarm patty thing. That can't be that bad, right?
No, when they make the burger, after the patty's cooked, they quickly just salt it and then put it on your bun.
Fuck no. You can
That's
burn
awful.
your arm.
Look at Sean Robbins here. Death row meal would be hot Durban mutton curry. Don't have to worry about your ass burning tomorrow. Good thinking there. We like it.
I can imagine the vibe right now. It's like he's sitting in the chair. They put the thing on, like they screw it. He's gonna get electrified now, and he sits there, and they switch it on. He's like, fuck you guys! It's not as hot as this curry.
Load shedding kicks in. Postponed with the week, dude. Whistler will eat the steak and then use the tomahawk bone to fight his way out. Damn right, Robbie. Damn right. Nomad saying two chicken fried steaks, triple meat bacon cheeseburger, cheese omelet, large bowl of fried okra. I don't know what that is. A pound of barbecued meat.
Yes, a pound of it. How much a pound? That's
3 fajitas, a meat lovers pizza, and a pint of ice cream. Not even a beer. A beer or something, Nomad. How you gonna get that to go down?
Are you allowed to have a beer if it's like your final meal? Can you have like a whiskey? Imagine they go like, you can't have alcohol. You should be able to have alcohol. We don't want to fuck with the drugs. And I go like listen, screw you guys. You're going to shock me. Like, just give me a whiskey. Let me just, let me numb the pain a little bit, you bastard. Was that all?
Yeah, dude.
Will eat the steak when what did Robbie say? I'm retarded. Whistler will eat the steak, then
I had that one up, yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Tomahawks are good, dude. I love tomahawks.
I actually so what do? You do you just grill your tomahawk? Just on the grill, like sear it both sides.
You can do it in the grill or in the pizza oven. So on the pizza oven, it's nice. So you make like a big fire in the pizza oven, and then I've got a cast iron grill, and then you spice it and stuff, and then you put the tomahawks on, and then I put like a blob of butter. I guess you can do garlic butter as well, like a blob of butter just on the top, and then it just, dude, it's mouth-watering. Mouth-watering, dude.
I've not done a tomahawk because I've seen O's that you can smoke a tomahawk, right? I'm thinking of smoking it, popping it because it's thick, right? Tomahawks they're pretty thick.
Yeah, no, dude, your tomahawk's thick.
I'll pop a probe into it and put it on the thing until it gets like medium rare.
That sounds sus.
Sear it. What do you mean? Pop a probe into it.
Pop a probe into it.
The temperature right,
But that is pretty cool. The probes, it is pretty cool to get it just right.
Yeah,
just winging it.
For I think it was for Wellington's Day. She got me I think it was Wellington's Day or our anniversary. She bought me like the meter probe. So it's like this little wooden block, and you get one thick ass probe. and it's awesome. It's like that. It's really kiff. I love it. Like I don't use it all the time, but it's like it's Bluetooth. You remote.
Yeah.
You put your phone on, and you can literally tell the app. You go, okay, well, I'm going to cook a tomahawk. I'm going to cook a brisket. I'm going to cook a gammon, and it goes, okay, cool, gammon. This, and it gives you. So the nice thing is, it gives you internal temperature, and it gives you like, you know, where it's sticking out. It
The
gives you
probe's got the temperature, yeah.
yeah. So it's really awesome. And I did.
It's like smart brain, dude. It's next level. Leon Schuster putting the patties under his arms. There was something with the patties under the arm thing. There was something about that.
It's old school though. This is old school. What the fuck is a tomahawk?
Salty patties.
What do you mean?
Oh no, hold on. Let me put the photo and then we can bring it up on Discord quickly.
There we go, please.
Yeah, dude, I take a lot of photos. Holy crap.
Wait, I've got my Discord shared. I think I do. Wait, no, let me just quickly share my Discord channel. The tomahawk is the business, Dotty. You have to have a tomahawk. It builds character. Oh, sorry, Ghost Stomper. Yes, the Ghost Stompers also shared the link in our Discord, and I didn't look at it. I'm so sorry, dude.
Well, I'm not even checking. I have Discord open, but you know, my eyes are looking elsewhere. Dude, I've got photos of the pizza oven stuff. I wonder if I can search for meat on my phone. What's gonna happen?
The other day, like when I type this, but this is what I was talking to you about. I'm going, I really want like the AI, especially Apple's AI. Just make a deal with Grok or something, because the one with ChatGPT doesn't work. Like I want.
Oh, they have Gemini now. Okay, I'm putting 2 photos on here. It's not the right ones yet, but
yeah.
Why can't I?
But the thing is, what I want, Whistlers, I want Siri to be like intelligent, where like, you know, when I talk to it, it gives me like a response back, like when I speak to Ara on Grok, and I go like, hey, Derek, what do you think? And it goes like, it's really nice to me. I've noticed the funny thing is, if I like the tone in which I talk, she responds in that tone. It's like, oh my god.
Oh really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I'm angry and stuff, she's like, blah, 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 blah. She's like, you know, she's a bit edgy back to me. And if I'm very calm, she's like, well, and like also the tone changes. Oh my god, look at this. Hello, baby.
It's not the right one yet.
But
I don't know why I don't have the steak.
That's the way to cook a steak. Because I mean, dude, that's cuck out in there, right? Like, what is it? What is the temperature? It's like 500, right?
I don't know. My temperature sensor taps out at 400 degrees.
Holy shit!
Like, you know the one they use in the, like when they go ghost hunting, that little temperature gun thing.
Oh, the gun.
Maybe I shouldn't make gun sounds, but you know the handheld one. Like it taps out at.
Oh Lord, look at that!
You hear the sizzle.
Yeah, dude.
But like, now I don't know where those photos are, because I've got photos where I put the blobs of butter on top of it.
How long does the butter? I mean, the butter doesn't last long on that, right?
No. But dude, it's steak also doesn't stay long on that thing, right?
Well, come on, somebody post a photo of a tomahawk, just so that.
Dude, we can just Google the tomahawk. I mean,
yeah, Ghost Stomper, you take bookings.
Yeah, tomahawk steak with Woolies. Not.
Oh god, just dude, tomahawk
So
steak is.
Here we go. So let's do this. So this is what a tomahawk looks like, and the size is about right this year.
Cool.
It fills up the plates.
Close to the bone. It's super succulent, right?
Mm.
Oh my god, look at that one.
Literally just like that. We buy them like that from a place called Siemens. No, that sounds weird, but Siemens.
No. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. I have a Siemens story.
Go for it.
So
it was
no.
Am I never going to buy there again? Okay.
No. Like I literally have a photo of this. Let me see if I can find this.
I also want to find the photo of our proper tomahawks. Dude, I'm so sad now.
So
we usually have them on point.
The Hogs were on tour, so we played a show in. We had a show the Friday night, and then we had a show Friday night we had a show in Joburg, and then the Saturday night we had a show in Pretoria. So the Friday night we did the show. The next morning we're driving around. I can't remember where we were. We were driving around, and eventually we were we found this place called Siemens, and the only reason we went there was because it was called Siemens, and we're like, Siemens, ha ha ha, Siemens. Yeah. So we went there, and there was a buffet happening.
Yes, and they have the braai outside thing where they braai the meat that you can buy from the butchery.
They had like a full buffet vibe happening there, like all you can eat buffet. So the only people that had was me and Ross was just like, but now the problem was it was about, I think it ended at 12 or something, like a breakfast buffet. I can't remember what it was, but the buffet ended at 12 and we got there at 11:30. So Ross rolled in and it was insane. He took a plate and he did 3 layers of things. So he did a layer of vegetables, then a layer of meat, and then another layer of meat. And it was kind of like how you would imagine the people in Parliament eat, if you judge by their size. But it was kind of funny. I mean, somewhere
you gotta play it as it lies, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the tomahawks. Why is my Discord not coming up in my main share? Where's Discord now? Discord, yeah. And then general chat, Mork Rock. There we go. Send. Hello, Reese.
Hello. Reese. No.
She's home. I didn't even see that you're coming home, babe. I missed it.
Oh my God! Look at that.
She didn't tell me.
Oh, dude,
I know, right?
Is that one of those those braais that you just? It's just like the
Boma braais. Yeah. It's like a cement Boma braai, dude. It's freaking heavy.
Really want them.
The only thing I complain about it though is it's really hard to regulate heat in it because it goes smaller at the bottom. So it's like it has less cavity on the inside than like what a Weber would have. So it's easier with the Weber to move the stuff to the side and then braai because a Weber is legit, right?
Yeah.
So
you got the grid as well.
Yeah, but this is why I do it in the pizza oven, dude. I have the grill in the pizza oven and just do it on there.
But also, you like the crust that you can get from your pizza oven is next level, right?
Yeah. If you salt and pepper it and stuff, it goes like all.
You can't do that on this because like obviously the heat's evaporating, and in a pizza oven it's controlled heat, and
it's a bit harder. Yeah. It's a bit harder. Yeah. Let's see if I have some more.
It looks
more photos of tomahawks.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
Comes out blacker, hey?
Dude, it looks delicious. It looks absolutely.
Like there's 2. I really need to see what my Discord.
144 says, Mork, next time you braai, put a large brown mushroom in tinfoil with butter, break out the stem and fill with pineapple, bacon. Oh my good Lord, ham and cheese. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Or you take the little tomatoes, the what do you call those little tomatoes?
Yeah, the
whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Swipe them in half, chuck that in there. So what you do is you take foil, you take a whole ring of feta cheese. You know the feta cheese rings, the round rings. It's like a whole ring of feta cheese. And you put that tomato, you prop it up, a little bit of like, olive oil, pepper and stuff, and you close that and you put it in there. It's like a little starter, dude. Because it doesn't melt the cheese. And it like cooks all the stuff and you like have that as starters. Legit.
Oh, you're making me cock hungry now. Cocktail tomatoes. Yeah. Oh, cherry tomatoes,
yeah, dude. I don't have enough meat picks on my.
Yeah, the problem I have in my life is I don't have enough meat picks.
Yeah, and I don't mean like the.
This interesting thing I heard this vibe where people say like when you hit the age of 35, right, there's either one or two things that happen to you, and sometimes it's both. Either you get deep into history, like history on war and shit like that, or the other thing is you start like getting deep into making meat, Kef, like smoking meats or like shit like that. You get into like the cooking.
I'm the second option. I think we're the second option.
I haven't gone to the history.
We kind of appreciate some good food now these days. Oh wow, we're neglecting chat again.
I'm sorry, guys.
Cherry tomatoes. Yes, Nomad. That's it. Cocktail tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. It also has something with an R. Roman tomatoes? What is this?
Oh no, it's
Roma. Cherry is the one. But there's another.
You get Roma tomatoes, which is like they're not round. They're like oblong.
Little, yeah, the Roma ones, yeah.
You get the smaller version of that. Food is always yummy. 100% done. There we go. Yes. Thank you, Spoon. Spoon's in the house. How you going?
Hey, Spoon. Food's always yummy. Brace yourselves. Spoon's here. Silver-tongued African monarchist. Oh, wait, you put that in. That's Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Lover of whiskey, serving of chaos with a side of class. Get cultured. I can't remember Lady Di. Like it's just Roma tomatoes.
But they're plum shaped. They look like
Woolies have them.
Yeah, dude.
Roma tomato. Yeah, Roma. It's Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes, Woolies. Or plum shaped ones. They're a little bigger. No, I think it's more the cherry tomatoes, just the smaller ones. But you get mini Romas as well.
It involves tomatoes, so I know what I'm talking about. Cooked with tomatoes all the time. Yeah, dude. I'm like my favorite Sunday morning. So like we do every Sunday morning we do like a home brekkie or we go out, but like I'm very particular. So I completely can't stand it when Carmen wants to take me to a new place because it's a 50-50. And now I've been keeping score. So it's been 80-20. 80% of the time it's shit. 20% of the time because I don't want to go to this place because I know exactly what I'm getting. Right. And I know, and then I go to a new place and like, oh, well, we don't do this. And but like the perfect breakfast, 2 fried eggs, toast, sourdough, bacon, maybe a nice sausage with it, like a cheese sausage, like a cheese griller, and then fried Roma baby cherry or like cherry tomatoes, just like hello with a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper. Just come on. You can't get better than that. That is absolutely phenomenal. I'm an all-day breakfast kind of guy.
How do you eat your egg?
I like my eggs soft, sunny side up, and like I want the yellow runny. I want it like.
Yeah, you see, that's not going to work for me.
What?
I will, like, I don't believe in wasting food and stuff like that. But like those eggs won't even touch my plate, dude. My eggs needs to be dead, like rubbery, bouncy, solid. Like hard white, hard yellow. Like, you know, when the egg goes from like that dark yellow to like a light yellow, that's my eggs.
No. Well, like when the yellow almost goes blue.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'd rather just skip it, dude. I don't do the egg thing then. It's easier if I don't, unless it's at home. Reese makes it, my mom makes it, my mother-in-law makes it. Else, it's not gonna happen.
There we go. I'm with CR here. Fuck me, Yanni. So boiled.
Yeah.
Even when it's fried, it's technically fried. It's fried, but it's technically boiled because that's how long you cooked it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It needs to be dead, like well done. Well done.
And a runny egg because it's like egg sauce. I want egg sauce all over my vibe.
You eat half a kilo potatoes a day. Do you like gym or something, Spoon? Or are you carbo loading?
Apparently Spoon can eat for a small army.
And I wish I had a metabolism like that. Yeah, I used to have a metabolism, and then I broke my knee. Then my metabolism went like.
Is the metabolism found in your knee? Is that how it works?
No, it's when I was active, dude. Gym junkie, beach volleyball, club rugby, whatever. Like 2023, yeah. Not 2023, 2003. Volleyball. And then I lived at the coast, lived at Richards Bay. Played beach volleyball, all this stuff, dude. Where else are you going to pick up chicks?
No, there we go. Be honest. It wasn't about the sport. It was because of the bikinis doing the like. The only sport I watch the Olympics is the girls volleyball. That's the only thing I watch. Nothing else. Everything can get fucked. That's the thing.
So I moved, right, and it started to rain, and then I was carrying my fridge, and as I stepped into the front door, my foot slipped, and the fridge fell on my knee, and it fractured a kneecap. God. So then you were like kind of in the cast for 6 months, had a wire on my knee for another 3 months, and like 6 months rehab, and then kind of like
fuck, bro.
just didn't get back into all of the sports. I started gymming again. Then I started playing ice hockey. When we moved here, I played ice hockey for a couple of years. But yeah, the hardcore gymming thing, living the outdoor life.
And
then I
he
became a
found-
geek. And then he found me in a salon. 100%. 100%.
If you
Our
guys
first
saw me-
date was a phone party, me and Reese.
Ach, that's cute.
Remember phone parties?
I remember phone parties, bro.
December 2005, dude. We've been together for 21 years.
That's insane. December 2005. I met
Yeah.
me and the wife have been together since 2008. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I've
yeah.
Spook says, if you guys saw me, I look like. Oh, if you guys saw what I look like and saw my diet, you'd think I have AIDS.
Oh, I mean, obviously, yeah, he has to, your metabolism. It's also not a good thing, though, right? Having such a fast metabolism, you're not getting the nutrients and stuff that you want, I guess. So,
I mean, it's like I remember.
metabolism could wake up a little bit.
The guy I work with, Miles, he did the what is it, the high protein low carb diet, and holy balls, because the only reason you do it is to speed up your metabolism. But it was insane because it's like he got a portion of protein would be like the equivalent of 2 chicken breasts, and you would eat that from 8 o'clock every 2 hours. You'd have to eat a portion of protein until like in the evening at 8 o'clock or like 7 o'clock or something. And I was going like, I tried it for one day and I was like, I don't think I should kill animals this much because that's
I mean, too much meat, like that's a problem, right? I mean,
it boosts your metabolism in the sense of like you start like, I think it's balance on a lot of things though.
No, dude, I'm a basic person. I don't like funny food, so don't go and like I'll fall on that shit. Like, I'm never gonna happen. I don't like funny food. I'm like a rice, vlees, aardappels type of person.
What do you say funny food?
But I mean,
you eat sushi, right?
Hey,
you eat sushi.
Like eat like kidneys and all that shit, right? Sushi is fine. Burgers, all of that stuff, but don't put funny stuff inside there. Like stick to the main items, right? Fish, chicken, beef, lamb. Don't steer to goat and weird shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've had some weird stuff. I just love this comment from Spoon here. Too much meat. So a South African. What heresy is this?
Yeah, right.
No, but I mean, I remember, like, we've had a couple of conversations. You're like, you don't even eat fucking like camembert or something. Like, you're like all full of cuck about that. What's that about?
I think I do eat camembert or whatever. Like, I don't always know what the stuff is Reese gets, but I guarantee you what I don't eat is blue cheese. That stuff is just cock, dude.
God, I love blue cheese.
No, dude, that smells like feet. No,
I love blue cheese. No, dude, I made pizza last night and I had like a little bit of blue cheese and my god, phenomenal.
No, Reese says I eat like a child. Well, I'm happy. Fuck that shit. Stick to the basics. 100% 144. Stick to the basics. Like, when I say like I eat chicken, I mean breasts. When I say I eat like beef, I mean rump, tomahawk, sirloin, ribeye. Like, that's what I mean, right? Fillets.
Wake up first thing and eat diced peach and a bit of dribbles. That's a weird combo.
Blue cheese and acquired taste very strong. Yeah,
it's very strong. It's very strong. I mean, like, I think you'd be like, I remember Reese saying she prefers brie above camembert because camembert does have a weird thing. But over Christmas, I bought a brie from Wollingshire, like expensive camembert. Oh my god, it was immaculate. And then also there's this cute little place in the garden center. There's this little French cheese shop. It is great. But one year we went there and we bought a camembert. There was like, it was more stinky than a blue cheese. And I was like, babe, are we sure this isn't off? Because it was fucking rough.
Yeah. Can we quickly just get clarity on the pineapple on pizza thing?
I'm against it. I will allow it, but I won't do it. I don't.
Okay, no, I love pineapple on pizza.
I'm not like, you know what? Like, here's a funny thing. My uncle used to have a pizza restaurant in Swellingshire, in Swellendam, and he used to do this thing, right? When he made his sauce, you know, his marinara sauce, that the tomato sauce in the base. His recipe would be I think 1/3, 30% of his sauce. He would take the canned pineapple, and he would take the juice, the sweet juice, and he would add a little bit. I think it's like about 10, 15%, 15 to 20% of his sauce. He would add a bit of that to it. And he had this amazing sweet sort of, it was brilliant. So like, it wasn't sweet. It was like a tiny bit of like a hint of sweetness. So I'm not against pineapple on pizza. What I am against, and which is fucking sacrilege, is banana on a pizza.
No, banana, love banana. Deep fried banana and bacon, dude, it's amazing. What about anchovies? Anchovies on pizza.
I could do anchovies on a pizza.
Love anchovies, dude. That saltiness.
Anchovy on pizza is
love
amazing.
Anchovies. Hold on a second. What you say? Oh, okay, no shit. Love anchovies, dude. Amazing.
It's 12. I think I need to call it. I've got to go.
All right.
Ready because I've got.
Gotta go live.
But I've got a friend coming over a little later for a blind, and I just got to go make sure that whatever I've taken out is defrosting. And I hear somebody doing wheat eating outside. Oh Lord!
Nothing seafood.
No,
I like seafood.
I love seafood, dude.
Dude, when we're at the coast, the best seafood I've had was when I was up in Namibia. Yeah? And the one guy that was traveling with us was, I think it was Muslim or whatever, so they don't eat like certain meat. So we were eating mostly seafood. And the restaurant, because it was for work travel, so you also can't wine and dine. The restaurant was Ocean Basket. Dude, that Ocean Basket is like 10-star compared to what we were used to in South Africa. Like when you just get like a little hake and chips or something, it's gourmet hake.
Yeah, but so the fact that they're there, right? And they've got like, you know, they've got, you can do. Oh, actually, Aurora, I had a funny story. So I went to Graham Beck, right? And they had a funny story. So I went to Graham Beck, and they have this pairing, like they had a what do you call it, a pairing vibe. So it was a popcorn and sparkling wine pairing. So went there, had that. So they did like, you know, biltong popcorn, and then they had the caramel popcorn.
That's awesome.
But then they had Bokom's popcorn, which is basically, and it's kind of, Bokom's is kind of like anchovy.
Fish.
But when the lady, yeah, it's like a fishy thing. But when the lady came, and I was going, she was like, yeah, this is Bokom's. And I was like, Bokom's? And I went like, what kind of goat is this? And she looked at me and then just broke laughing.
Good one. Chicken biltong. Have you seen them sell chicken biltong? I think that's like where I'm drawing the line, right?
Like chicken biltong is a weird vibe, but like I've had it before, and it's like it's not bad. Like sometimes it's like, bro, it's like, I don't know what the fuck you've done. You've just I just sent the chicken to the sun and brought it back, and it's like it feels like oh, it's a piece of plastic. It's like, I've got to pretend it's chicken. Fuck off, no. But you can. Sometimes I've had 1 or 2 times where it was like, whoa, it's like it's still soft, but it's dry. Like it's good.
Still soft? What? No, dude. What is that sickness you get? Like, Salmonella. What is it called?
No, it wasn't soft, uncooked. It was like, you know, where like sometimes, you know, like when you get a biltong, it's like it's not like it's like moist. You can still bite through it, but it's dry. It's been dried properly, and it's like not moist. I wouldn't say fuck. Now you're saying chicken, moist chicken is weird.
And this is where we draw the line, folks.
Yeah.
Moist chicken. All right.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Whistler, thank you so much for hanging out this morning. It
was fun. Thanks for having me, bud. Appreciate it.
And you're again, please. I forgot to put it. I'll put it in the chat. I think Gavin shared your link earlier. Please go check out Whistler. He streams every Wednesday night, every Friday night. You'll find him on Twitch. Also, but if you don't, we'll be back on Wednesday on Monday night. We're gonna have our Matrix chat. I don't even know what we're gonna talk about. Just whatever, like anything.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe talk about 3D printing a bit. I don't think we've spoken about that. So we talk about 3D printing, show off some stuff, and then see where it goes.
Yeah, okay, awesome sauce. So then, yeah, Whis will be back, and then obviously you can catch him on Twitch every Monday night 7:30, every Wednesday night at 7:30, and every Friday night at 7:30. Otherwise, he'll be back here. So yes, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining us and hanging out on a Saturday morning. All of you guys rock. Whistler, any last words?
That's all good, dude. Thanks for the chat. Really appreciate it. And yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Catch you guys next week.
And on that note, cheers, guys. Have fun. Bye.